To the Prime Minister, does he stand by all of his government statements and actions?
Yes, I do, and in particular I stand by the government's action to conduct a ministerial inquiry into problems within the school property system. Problems driven by a culture of mismanagement under the previous government's Ministers of Education, which have resulted in hundreds of projects facing huge escalations in both cost and scope. And I also appreciate the member's most recent supportive remarks correcting earlier comments from Jan Tinetti denying there was even a problem. This government stands by all of its actions to address the shocking educational outcomes delivered by that member's government. 350 schools were misled by the previous government. We're going to rescope your school, we're going to redesign it, 20 before Christmas, 250, now 350, billions of dollars, lots of promises, no delivery, underfunded, pattern of behaviour we've seen many, many times.
How can he justify introducing legislation to abolish Te Aka Whai Ora 2 days before the Waitangi Tribunal's urgent hearing into Te Aka Whai Ora, when his government has known since January 19 that an inquiry was set to take place?
Because we opposed it from its very conception. We spoke about it extensively in opposition and opposed it in opposition. We campaigned on it in the election campaign, and we put it into our 100-day plan as part of a new government, forming a new government. It's been very well signalled that we do not believe that bureaucracy is the way in which we drive better health outcomes for Māori. We have been very, very clear in our opposition to the Māori Health Authority. We do not believe it's the way in which we deliver better health outcomes for Māori, period.
Supplementary. How can he justify dismantling the Māori Health Authority in the same week as repealing smoke-free legislation, when Māori die 7 years earlier on average than non-Māori, and smoking is our leading cause of premature death?
We have seen tremendous halving of smoking rates amongst Māori from memory, something like 37% down to 16% in the space of a decade under the legislation that we are supporting and putting back into law. So we're going to continue to drive smoking rates down for Māori and for non-Māori, and we're going to continue to get better health outcomes for Māori by using local iwi providers, localism and devolution, not centralisation and control, and I thought that member would appreciate that. In opposition, we oppose the Māori Health Authority from its very conception. We have opposed it in opposition. We went to the election campaign, said we would dismantle it. We formed a government. Within a matter of days, we had a 100-day plan to dismantle it. 49 actions in 100 days. That's what we're doing. It's been incredibly well signalled by our government that we want to dismantle the Māori Health Authority. Why? Because we believe in actually delivering better health outcomes for Māori. We're going to do it in a different way.
Point of order, Mr Speaker.
Point of order, Right Honourable Chris Hipkins.
Just wanted to check with you whether the rules around talking on cell phones in the debating chamber have changed, or whether, in fact, the tobacco lobby should wait until after question time to contact the Deputy Prime Minister with their feedback.
You know, I just think... point of order.
Speaker, that's a disgraceful insinuation, especially for somebody who's going to be out of this house within a few weeks. But the real point is now I was pursuing a lawyer that acted illegally, and I'm going to make sure I win against him. That's what the phone call is about.